All right, day number 2 of this little challenge I got going. I've been struggling with my wacky rig setup. Last night I had a VMC Weedless Wacky hook that I had tried for the first time. And you'll see a little bit of that at the beginning of this video. And the week before that in the tournament, the disaster of a night, probably lost, I don't know, half a dozen at minimum non-weedless VMC Nico hooks, which is what I like to use for my wacky rig. So today, I did a little bit of research last night. Today we're back out here. I've got, okay, so that's the plastic off the wire. There's our wire. That actually does feel like a decent gauge for what I'm attempting to do. I'm going to take this off the hook here for a second. I don't know exactly how. I would imagine if I just wrap it. Yeah, that should be great. Wrapped it, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times. Tighten her up with the pliers. Heck yeah, that looks like that's gonna be, looks like it should be perfect. Let me cut that off so there's a, we're gonna give ourselves about that much over the hook. I like that. And that's what we're gonna start with. I might not have left that long enough, but I feel like I did. Yeah, I think that's gonna be really good. We will see. You'll see here, I think I missed 4 or 5 fish. I had tried that VMC hook. Do not recommend that. And then I broke off a couple times because I had 8-pound test line on, which still not positive on that. So yeah, we'll go see if that, the only thing I see possibly is it not being weedless enough, but it looks like it's right. And then if not, we're gonna go to one of these. And I got 2 sizes. I got 1 and 1 odd. I have a feeling that's gonna be, I just think that's gonna be too stiff like the VMCs were. So this is the VMC hook. This is the Berkeley. VMC's got wire. The one fish I did hook was hooked in the eye. This is like a heavy duty fluorocarbon. It is definitely easier to depress than that. So I don't know. We'll find out here. We're gonna put these in there. And that one's just a little bit bigger. Same thing. A little bit thicker. A little bit one size up. So hopefully something here works. I think I really like the bread tie trick. So something I will say about weedless, regardless, regardless of brand, type, anything. Weedless is probably more apt to actually catch weeds than a non-weedless. As counterintuitive as that sounds, I am more worried not about the weeds. I am worried about the wires and boat docks and stuff underneath this stuff, not weeds. You're bound to catch more weeds on a weedless hook just because there's more little stuff to get snagged on. At least in my experience. It's not great for weeds. We caught one in the mouth. This is just that my standard drop shot hook. And what I use for a wacky. I tried to simplify and use the same hook, and I do love it. I just don't love the fact that I lose too many of them getting snagged on stuff. Ooh. That fish was just hanging in the shade line. It's a smallie. I do not understand what's up with the smallies and the shade lines on the docks, but that's a lot of them. That one's too small to weigh, but they fight so gall darn good. That's a good one. Oh shoot. Don't break my ankle. That's a good one. Alright, so we're 3 for 3 with this bread tie setup. Get a weight on that guy. No. $196. 2-pounder. All right. Let's see if we can't keep it going. All right. So we were 3 for 3 with the bread tie, homemade bread tie weed guard. And then we just got up under a dock a little too far, lost it, so this is a good time to try out our Berkeley hook. Well, that worked. Not very big, but 1 for 1 on that setup. One and a half. Okay, so 2-day experiment on Wacky Rig hooks and Wacky Rig setups. What I have discovered is a couple things. Number one, I do not like more than 8. I haven't tried 10, but probably 10-pound test would be as high as I would go as far as fluorocarbon leader. The 12 and 15 just didn't cast as far, couldn't skip the bait as well. So I went back to 8. As far as hooks, here's a little tip that seemed to work really good. I went 3 for 3 on hookups, and it seemed to come through some stuff pretty good. So here's that. The other hook that I tried was a VMC Weedless Wacky with wire guards. Hooked a fish in the top of the eye. Absolute disaster. It is weedless. It's very weedless, but I missed probably 4 or 5 fish because I don't think those fish were getting it right. I think the wire was too stiff, so it was hard to set the hook on that. Then today, that was yesterday, today I used a Berkeley Fusion Weedless Wacky, which you'll see. I think the downfall to that was I had to reset it a lot. If you just hit a pontoon or hit a dock, it would spring open. But it also saved me from some snags. I didn't lose any of those, and I did catch 1 for 1. So further testing, but that little at-home trick might be just what you need for the perfect wacky hook. So we'll test it some more. We'll do a follow-up video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share it out, and we'll see you next time.